Today is session number 40, and the topic of today will be the significance. Is it significance? Yeah, or indications to show that ONPASSIVE is the future of internet. ONPASSIVE is the future of internet. That's the topic. With me present today, we have panelists Ivy Mix from the United States of America, Yasmin from the UK, Amadine Jacotin from the United States of America, Joyce Hicks from the USA, Lister, my sister from Canada, Dr. Patience Ajogwen from the USA, Dr. Benny Singlet from the USA, and Amina from UK. So everybody seated on this panel today will be telling us something about the significance to tell us, everybody in the world, ONPASSIVians, that ONPASSIVE is the future of internet. Are you ready? Tighten your belts and sit comfortable, and we'll start very soon after we watch the first video clip to tell you who we are. So we are ONPASSIVE. We are going places, and let's see what this video says. Which one is this? Which one is this? So
station is
wow. Welcome back, everybody. That is just to show you a tip of the iceberg, just a little bit to let you know that ONPASSIVE is taking over everywhere. We have so many things that our panelists today, they will let us know what is going on. So to start it up, I want to welcome our sister. That should be Dr. Patience Ajogwen. Doc, what do you have for us tonight, please? Can you come down? Thank you.
Hello. Good evening. Welcome again once more. Thanks, Engineer Mike, again for giving me the opportunity to speak. Hopefully, I can make some sense out of the topic today. Our topic today is what are the indications that ONPASSIVE is the future of the internet. So before we understand the indication that ONPASSIVE is the future of the internet, we first have to understand what is the internet and what is the future of the internet. So what is the internet? What is the future of the internet? And what part will ONPASSIVE play in it? So what is the internet? The internet is a global collection of big and small network which connect in different ways to form the single entity that we call the internet. Therefore, not a single person or organization owns the internet per se. The internet has grown from 4 host computer systems to tens of millions since its inception in 1969. Hence, every device, including the one in our homes that is connected to the internet, is part of the network. I'm not going to talk about how our home or work devices on the internet are connected to the network. That will be a topic for a different day. However, if you are using your phone on social network platform, making calls, etc., it means you are on the internet, hence connected to the network. The fact that no one's on the internet doesn't mean that it's not monitored. A non-profit organization, the Internet Society, established in 1992, oversees the development of policies and protocol that govern our usage and interaction with the internet. So what is the future of the internet? Even though it is difficult to predict the future of the internet, it will continue to grow and evolve. However, some experts predict that the internet will become immersive and interactive than it is today by 2050. That is, it will be like electricity, but less visible, yet more deeply embedded in our life, for better or for worse. So furthermore, the increased use of AI will be a game changer on how we use and interact with the internet. ONPASSIVE is building solutions driven by AI from ground up with machine learning technology. This implies ONPASSIVE is going to and is playing a massive role in changing the way we interact and use the internet. Some of my colleagues here, my panelists, will talk about different indications in deep down, but I'm going to give you just a general overview why ONPASSIVE is the future of the internet. So some of the advantage of the internet is what? The internet provides us access to knowledge, information, and learning opportunities. As knowledge, information, and learning opportunities rapidly evolve, the internet keeps us abreast with the new material and learning opportunity to better ourselves and our career. ONPASSIVE will provide such solutions as OConnect, Academy that will enhance the way we access knowledge and information. The use of ONPASSIVE solution will enable us to access the best resources at none to affordable prices to improve our lives and our professional careers. ONPASSIVE OnJoy platform will provide a solution that will be secured for kids, teachers, and parents to interact and acquire knowledge. So the second advantage of the internet, it allows us to connect with people in ways that was not possible in the past. If you're my age or older, you remember that if you have a loved one that did not have a landline, the only way you could communicate with them is to send a snail mail. And some remote areas will not have frequent postal services or none at all. So by the time the mail gets to them, it might be too late. And sometimes the information will be obsolete. So the internet has provided us a means to connect with our loved ones and friends instantly. Again, how does ONPASSIVE play a role in that? ONPASSIVE have solutions: OMail, ONet, OConnect, OPost, OPeer, OPal, and we continue to provide solutions that will aid communication with our loved ones and friends across the globe at the speed of light, instantly. The internet also provides us an environment to form communities that can be a community online. So one of the important innovations of the internet is that we can create the ability to create communities and groups where people with similar interests or issues can connect and share ideas and thoughts. You hear about the Alzheimer's community, all of that, right? So how is ONPASSIVE going to play a part? Our solution, OPeer, ONet, OStaff, will allow businesses or individuals to create clubs or groups with people with similar ideas, issues, and expertise to come together and share advice or ideas. Again, what are the advantages of the internet? The internet helps us to go to places. I remember in the old days when I was going to go somewhere, I have to go and print my map, look at the map, and plan out my route ahead of time. And you'll be driving and reading this map. And sometimes you have to stop by the wayside to reread the map because you forgot it. But what does the internet provide us? GPS. GPS stands for what? Global Position System. The GPS technology, generally known as navigator for some of us, has enabled us to go around without sweating. So the internet provides us with what? State-of-the-art information to travel by land, by sea, or by road, or by air. So again, ONPASSIVE will provide us solutions. So again, we said, again, what another advantage of the internet is what? It can help us manage our finances effectively. Again, if you're as old as me, all right, nowadays people have Cash App, they're doing that. We had to go to the banks to do transactions, to check our balance, wait for our statements to be mailed, go and pay our bills, write a mail and send out. But now ONPASSIVE has given us what? Online banking. That we can sit remotely and pay our bills, makes it effective, makes it quicker, and that can save us money for stamps, gas, and the time that you go and waste on queue waiting to talk to a teller. So ONPASSIVE solution or wallet will provide us a safe way to send funds to our loved ones and friends, also conduct any business in a safe and secure way. So that will help us with our financials as well. The internet also help us to what? Shop online. Shopping online is another huge importance of the internet. The e-commerce platform has been instrumental in our life with the internet, and especially during the COVID and post-COVID pandemic. Any business that did not have an internet present actually going out of business during that time. But those that have an internet present flourish. So, ONPASSIVE solution, or shop, or commerce, will provide us a safe way to shop online or create our online shop. All right, the internet has helped people to do what? Create employment. You know, the internet helps us with job search and the creation of employment. If you're a freelance, you can provide service through your website. If you're a business owner, you can create an e-commerce platform using your business domain to purchase and provide services. Your presence in the internet will help you to target customers around the globe more than a local store. A lot of companies did not have internet presence and went out of business during the COVID-19 pandemic. So our old domain, old desk will provide businesses the tool to ensure optimal solution and maximize profit online. Internet too has helped us to do telecommuting. These are options for most employees now. Telecommuting has become a major part of how we do business, especially during and post the COVID-19 pandemic. Companies that did not have the tools in place to allow telecommuting suffer a massive loss. Having a secure internet connectivity has made it possible for people to work virtually, hence save both companies and employees some money on overheads. We don't have to light the whole building, cool it down. Employees don't have to buy gas, go up and down, wear and tear. Again, where's ONPASSIVE coming? ONPASSIVE have solution, or connect, or virtual. Our VPN, which stands for Virtual Private Network, or peer, will provide businesses the tool to ensure an effective and secure way to work remotely and globally. Charity donation. ONPASSIVE have helped charity donation to expand their business. With the internet now, a charity organization can start I don't know why I'm getting echo again. A charity donation to expand their audience base. So now making, does anybody has a YouTube making supporting a project just a couple of clicks? You find a project that your heart desire. Again, ONPASSIVE is not losing out. Oh, bless! It's our crowdfunding platform that will give charity organizations or individuals a tool to run a genuine campaign for projects that is effective and secure and that will raise funds to support their costs. And every fund will be given back to that company for the cost that they run. So the internet also provides us with what? Entertainment options. Now we have a lot of consumption. We listen to music while we're working, social networking, or play, or virtual. Will provide us the platform to connect with people globally to take part in our favorite games. Cloud computer and storage expansion is another way to keep our data. The internet has given us that. So now you can synchronize your data on the cloud. And if you have any issues, momentarily you can reverse it from the secured professional maintained servers that has back up your data. So what does ONPASSIVE have? Its own data center that will keep and secure and will not your data safe and will not be sold. It will not be sold. Hence, your data is safe and secure with ONPASSIVE. So ONPASSIVE have made our devices more smart and connected. You can be out and connect your system in a remote in your device, and you can set your thermostat. So there's a lot that ONPASSIVE have done. Remember, as I started, I said that ONPASSIVE, the internet has its own, the good and the ugly. And ONPASSIVE is going to be in all of them. So some people, one of the disadvantages of the internet is what? Evil. People spend time on the internet and they find themselves encounter stalkers, cyberbullying. ONPASSIVE solution, OTracker, with its geofence and geolocation feature, will provide law enforcement organizations such as the police to narrow down the individual IP address, the internet protocol, and that will lead to an arrest. An IP address is a unique identifier of any device on the internet. Again, pornography and violence are prevalent in the internet. Our children are exposed to violence and pornography imaging. We watch movies and listen to music that glorify bad behavior, improper behavior, before they mature enough to understand it. So this can be detrimental to their development. Hence, sometimes can lead to drug, drinking, violence, risky sexual behavior. ONPASSIVE OnJoy will protect kids from these inappropriate materials. Also, our OTracker will also provide law enforcement agency the information of the individual that posts material in not such secure environment and age-appropriate platform. Private data. Your private data can be compromised with the internet. With billions of computers operating around the world, hackers and malicious users can access accounts through the internet to locate and steal personal information. ONPASSIVE has employed ethical hackers, white hat hackers, to ensure our solutions are secured. ONPASSIVE is also using the IP6, which is the safest and most secure internet protocol available at the moment. It is alphanumeric and have special character. ONPASSIVE also, as I said, owns its own data center where your data will be kept safe and secure and will not be sold. The correction to the corruption. This implies your data is safe and secure with ONPASSIVE. Students can work remotely and study remotely right now, right? But the drawback is that they can cheat. So the internet allows kids to cheat or find a way to go around their assignments. ONPASSIVE solution, OConnect, Academy platform will provide a fair platform for students to learn and take quiz without cheating due to our AI and MI technologies. In conclusions, we do not know how the internet will look like in 50 or 100 years to come, but it will be a life-changing experience, with some experts predicting that the keyboard, the screen, the mouse will disappear as we use voice-activated system. Artificial intelligence and machine learning will be the technology that will be heavily involved in multiple aspects in our life. ONPASSIVE solutions with its AI and MI technology will be an integral part and will play a major role in the evolution of the future of the internet. This implies ONPASSIVE is the future of the internet. Thank you. As I said, my colleagues here will go into depth in some of the aspects. Thank you, Engineer Mike, for giving me the opportunity to talk about ONPASSIVE, as it's going to play a role in the future of the internet. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Pat. I mean, the opening is well digested. The opening, what you just lay out, the importance of the internet, you laid out to us what ONPASSIVE is bringing into the market, the solutions, and you concluded by telling us that ONPASSIVE is the future of internet. Wow. Thank you very much, Dr. Pat. So I want somebody.
Let me also.
One of our leaders here will be talking about a culture, ONPASSIVE's culture, and that will be not leaving out my sister, Lister Twag, the leader from Canada. Lister, please, can you tell us something about ONPASSIVE's culture? Is that what you're talking about? I don't remember. Yeah? Okay, wait 1 second. Go, Lister.
Because it keeps saying muted.
Okay, no, you're,
Okay, so
you're
can
muted.
you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you very well. Thank you.
Okay. If you can't hear me say, I don't want to be talking to the air. Okay. Okay, so culture and how ONPASSIVE is different from culture in other businesses. So why are we different from other businesses out there? We are different because our standards are unique. We have different beliefs. We have different. I can't hear. Can you guys hear me still?
Yeah, we hear you very well.
Okay, great. Yes, so in one word, okay, we are different because we're unique. So I'll explain further. ONPASSIVE is different because of Mr. Ash and the impact that he has made in the lives of all of us in over 200 countries. We have been brought together as a family with love, honesty, integrity, great beliefs, and most of all, compassion. You need all of that in a business to make a difference. And that is the reason we are unique. All that has made a strong impact on all of us as founders. These are not qualities that you can find in most companies out there. They don't have all of this. They don't have the love, and everything that we have, the closeness, the feeling of family in this company. And it's all to do with Mr. Ash and what he has taught us. Not only Ash, but the teams and the leaders and everyone, they have made such a strong impact on the ONPASSIVE population. Culture reflects on us, okay, our founders, because it drives us all to want to succeed. We all want to be engaged. This gives us satisfaction. Culture also helps to attract professionals out there. People will come to us because our culture is so different from all the rest out there. When a company's value is higher than most out there, it defines who we are. And that is why we are different. Culture also defines who is hired to work in a company. Needless to say, Mr. Ash has shown us that and much more with the people on his staff. When you look at Mohammed Kamal and Dr. Sohar and many, many others, names who, that I can't recall now. Look at all of them and how much have they brought to our company? How much have they done for us to bring us this far? That all helps. And that is why we say ONPASSIVE is different from everyone over there. His staff, they have excelled time and time again in everything they do. Of course, there were and will be many challenges, but that's to be expected in any business. The important thing is that many challenges were already overcome, and they will in the future as well. Whatever happens, whatever goes on, we know that his choice of people to bring everything back to a working, the quality that Mr. Ash wants, because we know, right? We know that he is a perfectionist and he wants everything done right. So we know that his team, his choice of team, with the love and passion and everything that they have, that they will bring it exactly the way he wants it. And this is why we're waiting, and we are fine with that, because we are different. So that's how confident we are in ONPASSIVE. We believe, trust, and love what we do. And that's our culture. It's at work for all of us because we are ONPASSIVE strong as we forge ahead to bring it all to fruition. So that is about all I have, because as I have said, okay, everything is done according to Mr. Ash's wishes. Everything with love, compassion, beliefs, all of that brought together makes us so different from everything out there. And if we hold on to that, as I said, we are going to be strong together. So thank you, Mr. Mike, for having me here. I hope I shared enough of what I believe is the culture in ONPASSIVE. Thank you so much.
Wow. Lisa, thank you. We're talking about culture. We're talking about a man who has a different culture in his own enterprise, a man who has made all of us to know ourselves today, a man who is in over 200 plus countries, a man who is doing business with integrity, a man who is doing clean business with every other person. We are there, correction to corruption. So when he uses all those words, we see them in our culture. The unpassive culture is well seen. Thank you very much, Lister. I couldn't ask for more. I mean, you just brought it out. I mean, exactly how somebody who knows this company, knows this institution, can bring it out. Thank you very much, Lister.
You're
Amadine, are you
welcome.
taking over? Where's Amadine? Are you taking over? Go.
All right. All right. Let me unmute myself. Okay. Is this better? Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you now much better. Thank you.
Oh, wonderful. Yes. I'm Amandine from USA. Yeah, I'm so excited to be here with you all tonight. And so far, I've taken so many notes from everything I'm learning again today. So excited. Dr. Pat, that was magnificent. Listra, great job. All right, now we're going to move on to Amina, who's going to tell us about our revolutionary products and solutions that we are bringing into the industry, which has artificial intelligence and machine learning as the base, API and integration. So take it away, Amina. Thank you very much.
Yeah, hello, and I hope you are hearing me because connection is not good on my side. Anyway, good morning from me and good evening from Surface. I'm Amina again, and here I am part of this wonderful platform from Engineer Mike and my beautiful sisters all around the world. And after that, let's talk about what we are bringing in industry, in this industry, technology industry, as a Pacifian. What we are bringing in, before I explain that, let's explain what our solution is based on. AI, ML, ABI, all of that. I know the normal people, it's hard to understand, but I'm not even technology person, me too. So if I understand, you're going to understand too. AI is artificial intelligence. That means it's how the system and the technology enable machines of sense of act and learn human-like, because we are human, we have a human brain. We think and act and walk in human way. So this is human-like level of intelligence. That's how ONPASSIVE is going to work and bringing in all of its solutions. All right. The language of that AI is AL. That means artificial language. That's ONPASSIVE that we have now more than 50 solutions who is going to be understand to each other, even our solutions. Okay. And ML, what is ML? That means machine learning. Machine learning based as ABI. So, okay, ML. ML is a type of artificial intelligence software and applications or solutions to become more accurate. That is what we are having an ONPASSIVE. What we are bringing in this big competitive industry right now. Everything has a history. The first AI has been written long time ago, 1956. And the first AI was based with the robot in 1972 made by Japan. And Sophia, if anyone remember or watch the television or on media, Sophia was the name has been given a human-like, talking robots, and it was being, displayed 2016. And now we are having hundreds and hundreds of engineers who are working and, make it happen for our solutions. Our solutions can take advantages. Anyone can take advantage for personal reason, for professional reason, and for community reason. The community reason, when I say, as Dr. Pasha, explained it earlier, it's like oblast. Oblast is based for community. What is wonderful for our solution is it cannot be tricked by all the scam going on. Terrorists cannot send money through it, cannot hide from our solutions because it is very, very sophisticated. After that, it's divided. This is not from anyone else, but me. It divides for our host have more than 52 solutions ready, increased. But it divides. One is to use personally. One is to use professional people, like hotels, like airlines, like your booking systems, like doctors for the medical reasons, for everything. And the third is a community, because the whole community can use it without struggle. So that is why our solutions are so wonderful, so sophisticated, and so modern. So most of internet and most of part of this topic already Dr. Bashens explained it, so I'm not repeating myself. So I would like to say thank you, and thank you, Dr. Mike, Engineer Mike, to be with my wonderful and beautiful sisters and queens. And inshallah, we will get back to another wonderful, topics and wonderful night. And thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Wow. Amina, I'm just laughing because you and Yasmin, every time I just see you people, I'm just fired. You bring some fire in me. I'm always fired when I see you people, Yasmin and Amina. You people just make me laugh. I just start laughing. Remember, I've followed you people in all the Somalian events, and you people are awesome leaders. I want to thank you all. What Amina brought to us today, she talked about API, which is an application programmable interface, which helps our systems or our solutions to be integrated into one another, which is very big in the industry right now. She also talked about artificial intelligence, which brings another layer of security in all our products, which is embedded in all our products. She also talked about our our machine learning, okay, and all of that. The big word is integration that ONPASSIVE is bringing. Not every solutions have been able, or not all companies have been able to integrate their solutions or their products together. It is a big technology that ONPASSIVE is bringing into the world. So ONPASSIVE is a feature of internet. Thank you. Amadine, over to you.
All right, we'll go now to Dr. Benny. Dr. Benny, can you tell us about our systems and how they use single sign-on, SSO, to access all our products in one platform, please?
Greetings. Greetings. Thank you so much, Queen Amadine, for giving me this opportunity. Before I continue, I want to thank Dr. Pat. Thank you for the overview when it comes to the indication of ONPASSIVE, which is the future of the internet. Thank you so much, Queen Listra, I believe. I appreciate you, Queen Amina. I applaud you all, and I pray to speak or to present like you all. Okay, great. All right, brother Engineer Mike, you brought all of us here. Chai, thank you. Anyway, when it comes to the single sign-on, a single sign-on is an authentication that allows the users, that is you and I, brand ambassadors, right, to log into several accounts with help of a single window that acts as the base login for the website that follow after it. So an example goes thus. When users is logged into his or her Google account, the credentials serve as what? The basis for the consequence account or website that are going to be visited by the user. Now, this is a step towards saving the time and the data consumption, as the existing information is used to log in for a large number of accounts, whereby making it simple and easy. So the main advantage of a single sign-on is the rate of hacking and login troubleshooting is decreased, which act as the major attraction that is provided by the software, which is beneficial to the users in the long run. Now, single sign-on system also act as the identity card. All of us do have identity card, right? Identity card for the users that will use multiple accounts in different websites and applications. When a website is able to catch the proof of identity within a primary account, the consequence login information is not necessary for proper functioning and the account in the future. So how does it work? Oh man. So the main aspect in the single sign-on platform is what? The authentication. That happens with the help of login credentials that are given by an individual for just one single time. This is what happens. Your information is stored in the website database for future references, which is another advantage of the single sign-on system. Now, we do have like the following procedures and details will tell us how the thing really work. Now, when a brand ambassador or users open a fresh website page without prior login to a Google account, now the website asks for information like the email, username, and password. This is to check if the user has a password account on the website. If the user has no account, then an account is created by them so that the same is used for the future use. If a user has a Google or any other email, they need not log in again separately. The information is required only if the user is not already logged in or has no prior account information or detail. When a user provides the information login detail, existing database, now the authentication is either accepted or rejected based upon what? The result of the search on the website database. Now, we do have few benefits of the single sign-on. Now, because of the time, I am not going to explain that much. I'm just going to list them. Now, one is called the transparency. Another is convenience, speed, security, increase in use, lesser risk, data collection, easy authentication. Now, authentication is made easy with what? The single sign-on, as the same data is required for multiple accounts which are already stored in your website. Now, in this way, it will be said that a single sign-on, when used across different online websites and platforms, serve as what? An array of information that is already stored into the network database, and it can be used whenever, wherever it is necessary. Single sign-on will also be helpful to integrate information and also keep the data threat and hacking attacks at bay, simplifies the password management and improves identity protection. They're making it potential future into the artificial intelligence sector. Thank you so much, Engineer Michael, Queen Amadine, and to the rest of our queens on this panel. I appreciate you giving me this opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Benny. That is the history of single sign-on coming from somebody who is versed in logging in into so many systems. She can tell us about the white, green, yellow, blue, purple hackers and all of that. So she's a cybersecurity specialist. Thank you very much, Dr. Benny. So single sign-on authentication is very, very important, because most people, most of the times at my job, I can log in into 10 different applications to do different things. Okay. So that is waste of time. But today we have the single sign-on, which you will sign on. You sign onto one system with your username and your password, and you will see every other thing in front of you, which is our ecosystem, ONPASSIVE ecosystem. You don't need to go out to log in into another application. If I'm working on ONET, for instance, I will stay on ONET. I want to go to OMail. I just click the icon of OMail. I'm in OMail. I want to go to ofounders.net. Boom, I click on it. I'm right there. So that is single sign-on, the power of single sign-on. That is one of the technologies that ONPASSIVE has integrated completely and successfully, and we are bringing it to the world to serve our customers and our users. Can you imagine? ONPASSIVE, the future of
Internet.
Okay, thank you, Amadine. Continue, Amadine. I'm done.
All right, yeah, that was amazing. It's certainly gonna save us a lot of time to with that having that single sign on. All right, we're going to now move over to Joyce. Joyce, would you tell us a bit about our robust marketing campaign, which is going viral all across the globe, please? Can't hear you, Joyce.
Hold on 1 second. She's muted. Let me see. She's muted. Go, Joyce. Sorry, you're muted.
Okay. Thank you. Oh, so hello to everyone, our wonderful panel. And I'm just going to be short here with our robust ONPASSIVE viral marketing campaign. So this is so exciting because ONPASSIVE started the robust marketing campaign in March of 2022, which started with an awesome laser display on the Burj Khalifa. This was very epic. So we're excited about that. You can't get into that place without being on top of everything. So that was exciting. And the marketing campaign went on for months all around Dubai. And by the end of 2022, we had 4 laser displays at the Burj Khalifa building, which was awesome. Wow. And, that is just amazing. But during all these displays, since Burj Khalifa building is one of the principal tourist attractions in the UAE, many tourists were seen there taking pictures of the event. And that was awesome because they will take those pictures and they'll share them around the globe with their families and friends and their loved ones. So we're just getting exposed in so many ways that we can't even imagine. And then ONPASSIVE launched in November 2022 at the World Soccer Tournament. So that was huge. It's the World Cup in Qatar in 2022. And so ONPASSIVE partnered with beIN Sports, which has 64 channels in English and also has 64 Arabic channels. And we were live streamed for the whole event, which was viewed by over a population of 5.4 billion. That's with the B, 5.4 billion people around the globe. So that was huge. We had so much exposure with this marketing campaign that is just off the charts. And then the World Cup lasted for 30 days. So the first 10 days, we showed the world who ONPASSIVE was, which was huge. They got to learn about ONPASSIVE, who we were. And then we went on for the next 10 days to market our free products. And they displayed for the next 10 days. And then finally, we hit with the big one, Connect, which displayed for another 10 days. And that is going to be a total game changer. So Connect it was displayed for 10 days. So people got to see what we're all about. But can you imagine for the year 2023, this year right here, that we'll be having 4 laser displays on the Burj Khalifa starting on Saturday, the 18th. So that is exciting. That's going to be huge, 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 huge. And then one other major, everything is major, but this is major. So ONPASSIVE, in one of the campaigns, we recently acquired the naming of the AI Sapphire Metro Station in Dubai, and it's been named, guess what? ONPASSIVE Metro Station in the UAE. So that was huge. And we're in the heart of Dubai and the internet city for 10 years. We have a campaign for 10 years, which is renewable. So that is totally amazing. All these indications that ONPASSIVE has come to stay. We're here. We're not going anywhere. We are taking over the internet space. So yes, ONPASSIVE is. It just keeps going higher and higher. As Mr. Ashmafar says, it goes higher to the top. And where is the top? It never limit. We have a breakable ceiling. So we're just grateful for that. Excited about the marketing campaign. That's all that I have for tonight. We are on fire, which is amazing.
Wow.
Thank you.
Go, Amadine.
Yeah, thank you so much. We're going to now move on to Yasmin, who's going to tell us about our value, from our CEO to the various teams to us founders. What we have already benefited, like friendship all around the globe. Tell us a little bit about our value in ONPASSIVE, Yasmin.
Hi, everyone, and I'm glad to be here tonight. Thank you, Engineer Mike, of giving us this platform. And tonight I'm talking about our value, the definition and examples, why it matters. As Michael Williams said a few months ago when I was listening, and he was in a webinar, he said ONPASSIVE will be taught into the universities. And that's it's a fact. It's a fact. ONPASSIVE way will be taught into the universities. Tonight's session we will explore each normal company's core of values. Usually they clearly state into their principles about their company's vision and mission. They are often featured in large prints permanently on a corporate website, posted on a blog in a lobby headquarters, signs honestly everywhere. But living up these values is challenging. Part of the companies, words maybe publishing. How does a company upholds it is stated value with duties when it comes diversion, inclusion, their staff's value? But us on passive, we are different. We do it organic way, and that's what makes us different. Also, our CEO in general, he's so humble, trusted, guy, visionary, very strong, and well equipped into the terms of marketing. The every employees are trusted and valued, become more dedicated to the serving of the company work and the branding. But the way he started us to value his team, for us, we have been given the privilege from ONPASSIVE that we will grow with ONPASSIVE, and we have been given you owning your own business, ethical, which is legal business, wealth creation, global marketing done for you, grow with ONPASSIVE, make a difference, debt free, all done for you, mega products, and also will your wealth is willable and you can transfer it. All those privileges has been given as a value to from our Ash, the CEO. So as we are from different countries, also sometimes it takes my head, of how we have bonded, which is the best gift ever you can have or you can be given. Everywhere now you go, you have got a representative, an ambassador, or a family friend, or maybe we are getting closer than each other, more than brand ambassadors. People are bonding, and what also makes us unique is that we speak on passive language. So as we are bracing our CEO Ash Mufarah, it's us to take and complete his mission and also keep us together, to reach our mission as one family. So I will just end that as we have little time. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We are growing. We are continuing to grow, and we're just gonna grow so much more now that we have opened our doors, to the public. We're gonna be one huge global family. Thank you, Yasmin. We're going to move on now to Ivy. Ivy, we have a team of data scientists who are our inventors, who will constantly invent new products, and they will be added to our portfolios. We have innovative labs which will be used for testing any product that we develop. Tell us a bit about that, will you?
Yeah. Thank you so much.
You.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for this great evening. I bring greetings from my family to every family here. And I just want to thank all the people who are on the chat and all the great women and our great engineer Mike. I just want to say thank you. Most of the time I'm overwhelmed because on this panel we have great minds, we have great education, we have great knowledge, and every day we all come to learn. Now, on passive, talking about the data scientist. A data scientist is somebody that analyzes data. And anybody that analyzes data is the person is collecting information. The way I always come across is the common people heard him gladly. There are times I just speak in basic layman language. Data scientists will collect information that is needed. So now we have ONPASSIVE collecting, they have collected so much information about what is needed in the internet in our time and for the future. So that is one thing they've done. And at the same time, we don't only have people who collect information, we have people who do something with the information. They are called inventors. When they hear an information about a need, they would invent what is needed for that need. That is a great mind. And I have to say that on ONPASSIVE, we've all heard the reason why we got so excited in the last 3 months was the caliber of people our CEO presented to us. We knew that they were more than able to invent what we needed now and what we'll need even for the future for our children and our great-grandchildren. When we talk of inventors, they are great minds. Those minds, most of them come straight from God. When they talk of inventors, they'll be telling you that they had an inspiration. There was a time in the night that a thought was in their mind. We have those kind of people in our organization. Anytime I'm talking, I want to talk for us to be very convinced about the path that we are following. And, we are bringing more people to us. Now, after these inventors and data scientists, we also have innovation labs. What are innovation labs? Innovation labs are places where these two people bring their minds and their creativity, their data, and their inventions together. It's a laboratory, it could be virtual, it could be physical. Now, most of the time, those labs, they have to be massive. I don't want to mention some companies, but in order to absorb the quantities of people that you need huge innovation labs. Innovation labs is where these two great minds come together. Innovation labs are not easy to create. From data, from information, from research, 80 to 90% fail. Now, when we talk of ours, it has to be very competitive and they are disruptive. We've heard, I never knew the depth of that word until today. Every time Mr. Mofara is talking about disruptive technology, disrupt. The reason why he has that power is because he knows the kind of innovation lab that he has. Innovation labs take over the world, and it is a space solely dedicated to testing data, for data analysts and for inventors. I said, my God, he's talking with so much confidence. And that confidence is because he knows what he has. He knows we have these labs. He knows we have these data scientists. He knows that we have these inventors. And he knows that we have a place to bring these two together. That's a miracle. Do you know what? A place where you can manufacture. That's why he can tell us that, okay, a certain system can take only 20,000 on their panel. But he is able to tell us that we can take over 100,000. You know why? He's been in those labs. He has tested it. He knows that we are more than able to take this thing down. So I'm so happy. I'm so proud of this company. So the conclusion I had to write it down. I said, yes, the future of the internet has no rival, has no competition. They are trailing far behind us in ONPASSIVE. Thank you so much. Thank you for this great company. Thank you.
You're so welcome. We all are very, very proud to be part of this magnificent company. Very much so, yes. Thank you, Ivy. And now we are going to move to our last speaker of the night, and that will be Sister Debbie. Debbie, can you tell us a bit about um, our presence in more than 225 countries across the globe, please? Thank you very much. We can't hear you, Deb. I think you're frozen. No, you're not frozen.
1 second. 1 second.
Okay.
Let me check.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Hold on,
Go.
Debbie.
Go, Debbie.
Thank you, our King Engineer Mike, with our 9 Queen sisters and queens. I am so honored to have this opportunity. Last, short, and sweet. What does our presence in more than 200 countries across the globe mean? Thank you for that question, Queen Amandine. Oh, it sounds so sweet and romantic, but guess what? That's what we are here for, right? To hear the sweet things. Oh my goodness. What does it mean? To me, it means ONPASSIVE will be a household, commercial, and local government name, regardless of the geographic location of what I'm referring to. While many organizations claim to be global, ONPASSIVE truly is more. We know that ONPASSIVE is revolutionary global technology provider that enables digital transformation through automation with its range of artificial intelligence powered solutions. This is a claim that ONPASSIVE backs up with having brand ambassadors in over 200 countries and on 6 continents. Every continent in this universe of ours does have a brand ambassador. And what does that mean to us? There are few entities that can match that level of penetration. Considering that ONPASSIVE started in the summer of 2018 and has now grown to its current stage of where we are. And they have presence in regional locations in Orlando, Florida, Cupertino, California, Hyderabad, India, Dubai in the United Arab Emirates, and Pekin Street in Singapore. In addition, did you know that over 200 countries where ONPASSIVE has brand ambassadors, all its products are currently available in 133 languages and more to come? That is something which I found out during my research. Isn't that awesome? It is a pride to me as a global brand ambassador, which means being able to connect with others in other parts of the world who are not biologically related to me. That is an amazing thing to know. From the global Zoom meetings the past couple of years since ONPASSIVE started, we have met friends whom we can recognize from their voices, their names, and phone numbers. When we see the phone calls coming, we know who it is and from which part of the world. You don't even have to ask, just pick up and answer, or WhatsApp message coming in. And do you know it is so easy to travel to any country that has brand ambassadors, and you'll be treated with a very warm welcome. You do not need to speak that language to be received in that country. It does not matter where it is, South America, North America, Australia, Africa, the Caribbean. If you say, I am a brand ambassador of ONPASSIVE, you'll be very much welcome there. So with that in mind, can you now imagine for a while, just for a brief while, what will happen when the money starts coming? Our global travel will be unlimited because we have abundance. We can now travel to all the other places, and language can never be a barrier. Never. Because we have known each other for so long, so language will never be a barrier when we do travel, when the money starts coming in. And what will be the reaction to all those, for all those people that have been communicating with us, like right now, for all of us here? We are not located in the same city, the same country, or in the same state, even if we're in the same country. Just imagine that we can get together when the money starts coming through. Are we going to feel like strangers to one another? I don't think so. We're going to feel like we've known each other for a very long time. So picture yourself in 200 plus countries. That's what ONPASSIVE has done to us. That's what Mr. Ash Mufare has provided us with. And with our population of 1.2, we are easily, equally considered a nation, because there are so many nations with heads of states that has a population of less than 1.4. So I am extremely excited to be a brand ambassador today, as I was when I joined ONPASSIVE. And I am sure that the number of resellers and countries will continue to grow dramatically once ONPASSIVE is officially, in every aspect of it, launched globally. So I thank you all. That's my little 3-minute talk for the day. And I'm truly honored to be a brand ambassador with our ONPASSIVE team. Thank you. And back to you, Queen Amandine.
Thank you very much. I want to thank all of you for being so well prepared and answering all the questions for us very accurately and precisely. Thank you so much. Then I'm going to pass it on to our host, who will give me this opportunity here to do this today. I appreciate you, Michael, very much. Thank you. And you take it back. You can take it over.
Thank you, Amadine. Thank you, the ladies. Sister Debbie, I didn't know, being a brand ambassador in more than 220 something countries, wow. So I can see the benefit of that. I can remember when Red Reference went to Barbados. He was received by some ONPASSIVians in Barbados. Can you imagine? I can also see that with one of our leaders. I can also see that with one of our leaders, sister in Calgary, Alberta here, Gemma, the sister of Lisa. She went to India. She was received by the leaders over there in India. Can you imagine? I saw her with Rupa Paul all over. They were going places. Can you imagine? That we seated here today, we want to go to a country like Dr. Patient is always having those crazy places she wants to go. So we'll meet all those ONPASSIVians there, right? We'll meet everybody, and that will be a big, big win, right? Thank you very much, ladies. We will end it here today. You brand ambassadors always make us proud, okay? So please, let's pray for our CEO and his family. Okay. Let's pray for the Johnsons, Chris Johnson and the family. They are going through some hard times now. We have one of our sister as well in Cameroon who lost the husband 2 days ago. She usually comes here, Tambe Ann. She always log in to this show in from Cameroon in Boya. And let's pray for her and her family. She lost her husband, a young guy, who's like me. He's dead. Let's all pray for our brothers, the Takusis. They have some problems. Let's just pray for them. Let's pray for them. They have some hard times. They're going through hard times. So, prayers always help. We don't know how good prayers are. They are really good. They move mountains, please. Let's pray for people who are going through all hard times. Other people that we don't even know them. Yeah, let's just pray for them. Continue praying in the ONPASSIVE family. We are one. So please, let's pray for, like I say, my heart goes to the Tatusis. My heart goes to Tambe Ann, the Tambe's family in Boyan. The Johnsons, let's pray for Chris. He's going to go for a procedure. Let's pray that everything work out well for him. Please, we know that the world is a better place, and with our company ONPASSIVE, it will be much more better again. But some things will always happen, and which are inevitable. So let's just pray to God. Keep praying. Thank you, everybody. I want to wish you, everybody. We in it to win it. We are in it to win it. Our slogan. Let's say that to everybody. In it to win it. We are the future of internet. You need to win it.
We need to win it.
We need to win it.
We need to win it.
Future of internet.
We need to win it.
We need